In a war full of unexpected twists, Ukraine has stunned the world with a surprise incursion into Russia's Kursk region. A campaign that has pushed the boundaries of the conflict and left military strategists questioning what's next. How did Kyiv manage to push deep into Russian territory? And more importantly, what does it mean for the future of this conflict? Stay with us as we break down the Kursk offensive, an operation that may shape the course of the war. Last month, Kyiv launched a sudden and calculated strike into Russia's Kursk region, catching Moscow off guard. Ukrainian forces swiftly advanced 30 kilometers, 19 miles, into enemy territory, marking one of the boldest moves of the war so far. While their momentum initially stunned Russian defenses, the speed of their advance slowed down as resistance stiffened. By 12 September, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed that Russian forces had launched counteroffensive measures, signaling the start of a grueling back-and-forth battle. Despite early success, Ukraine's push into Kursk has come at a high price. Zelensky recently announced that Ukrainian forces had gained control of approximately 100 settlements, spanning over 1,300 square kilometers, 500 square miles of territory. Yet, this wasn't without Russian retaliation. The Russian Ministry of Defense claims to have captured 10 settlements in the region. Both sides have endured heavy casualties, and with each passing week, the toll continues to rise. Many questioned whether it was the right time for Ukraine to open another front, especially with significant battles still raging in the east. Reports from the front lines paint a grim picture of the operation's difficulty. Ukrainian soldiers fighting in Kursk have described the ferocity of Russian counterattacks. Artillery fire has intensified, and reinforcements have poured into the region, including an estimated 30,000 Russian troops. Some of these reinforcements include Wagner mercenaries, elite fighters with superior training and equipment, redeployed from West Africa after the death of their leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin. Ukrainian soldiers in Kursk reported that Wagner fighters are easily distinguished from regular Russian forces due to their superior equipment and more advanced training. On the other side of the conflict, Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov has confirmed the involvement of his special forces, known as the Akhmat unit, in the fight. While Russian forces have managed to reclaim a few settlements in the region, Ukraine still controls the majority of the land it captured at the start of the incursion. According to the Institute for the Study of War, a U.S.-based conflict monitoring group, Ukraine's hold on these territories remains strong despite increasing Russian efforts to retake them. The Kursk operation has delivered a significant morale boost for Ukraine, marking its most substantial strategic gain since Kherson's liberation in late 2022. For many Ukrainian soldiers, this incursion is more than just a military operation. It represents a rare chance to strike Russian forces on their own territory. After years of defending against aggression, this bold move has uplifted Ukraine's military spirit. The success of the Kursk operation has not only bolstered Ukrainian morale, but also captured the attention of Western allies. This strategic incursion sends a clear message. With continued and increased support from the international community, Ukraine is confident in its ability to turn the tide of the war. Kyiv understands that its success on the battlefield relies heavily on external assistance, whether in the form of military equipment, financial aid, or intelligence. By demonstrating its capacity to strike back at Russian forces, Ukraine seeks to reassure its allies that their support is making a tangible difference. The Kursk offensive serves as proof that, with the right resources, Ukraine can do more than just defend its territory. It can actively reclaim land and push back against Russian advances. For Ukraine, the Kursk operation is part of a larger strategy to secure long-term backing from the West. Kyiv hopes to show that victory is within reach, provided that allies continue to stand firm in their support. This not only strengthens Ukraine's position on the battlefield, but also ensures that the country remains a key player in shaping the geopolitical landscape of the region. The Kursk incursion wasn't solely about seizing land. Its core objective was to prevent Russia from using the region as a staging ground for future offensives, particularly toward the Sumy region. By establishing a security zone, Ukraine aimed to curb cross-border shelling and capture Russian prisoners. This strategic move forced Russia to spread its military resources thin by diverting troops from other key fronts, weakening their overall position. The CIA and MI6 have praised the Kursk operation as a significant tactical achievement, and Western intelligence has highlighted its importance in exposing vulnerabilities within Russia's military structure. However, the victory comes at a steep cost. Ukrainian forces have faced relentless challenges, from sophisticated Russian defenses, like minefields beneath anti-tank obstacles, to communication issues due to GPS jamming. Moreover, the harsh, dry conditions of the Kursk region have made movement difficult. The area has been experiencing drought for several months, and the land is now very dry, which makes it even more challenging to move around in heavy vehicles that stir up the dust. As the Kursk operation continues, one thing remains clear: Ukraine has made a bold statement, but the path ahead is filled with uncertainty. Both sides are digging in, preparing for the possibility of a protracted battle in the region. For Ukraine, the incursion may have given them a much-needed morale boost, but it also carries the weight of heavy casualties and challenging conditions. Will the Kursk offensive be remembered as a turning point in the war, or will it become another costly chapter in this long and brutal conflict? All right, if you've enjoyed this video even a little bit, here's what I need you to do. First, hit that like button. Not only does it let me know I'm on the right track, but it also pleases the mysterious YouTube algorithm, so they keep showing you content you actually enjoy. And if you've got thoughts, ideas, or even a random fact you learned today, drop it in the comments below. I love reading them, and who knows, your comment might inspire my next video. Plus, it helps keep the conversation going. We're all in this together after all. Finally, that big red button? Yeah, the subscribe one. Tap it, smash it, just don't ignore it. Because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And hey, don't forget to ring that bell. It's like having VIP access. You'll get notified the moment I drop a new video. Thanks for watching, you're awesome. See you in the next one.